take you, and we are glad to have you here. Hi, everybody. I'm Jenny Anchondo. Welcome to Morning After. Today, we are highlighting a nonprofit in our area that is really reaching out to people who have been victims of trauma, victims of sex trafficking, and providing a home and providing some care for those people who desperately need it. Alicia Bush is the founder of Treasured Vessels Foundation, and she joins us live now. Good morning, Alicia.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So a lot of people saw the Second Shot sit down that I did and heard that in-depth interview that I did with you to talk about, you know, your mission and what you provide. But for those who have not heard, can you explain the need that you fill in our community?
Absolutely. So, you know, when you read about someone on the news and you hear that they've been recovered from an awful situation, particularly human trafficking, and we read about those that go to jail, that are being penalized for that. But then really what happens to those victims that have survived such horrific acts? And you start asking these questions. And with law enforcement, they'd say, Alicia, we really don't have a good solution. If they're a runaway, a minor, they go to jail on a runaway charge. So we can maybe find their parents, find where they ran away from in the first place. Maybe they go back into social services. Maybe they go to a domestic violence shelter, a homeless shelter. There was nothing really specific for this very, very unique population. Mm-hmm. So that's when we started Treasured Vessels Foundation, to really fill the gap of not only the pieces for the sex trafficking survivors, but also the mental health component is such a critical component to their journey in healing.
Yeah. People who work in media and who have covered this, like I have for decades at this point, understand that the need is great. We understand that this isn't just happening internationally and it's happening here. But for those who have not yet recognized that this is a Texas problem, it's a North Texas problem, give us some of those numbers and statistics.
So right now, actually, I don't know about right now with the border, but previously, we've ranked number 2 in the country. Texas ranking number 2 in the country for the highest calls in human trafficking. That also includes labor trafficking and sex trafficking. And to look specifically at minors and youth, that's 10 years old up to 24 years old, of sex trafficking victims currently, they're looking at about 79,000 minors and youth that are victims of sex trafficking right now in the state of Texas.
Unbelievable. So big part of running an organization like you do, right? You have to raise money. We have to support these people who come into the program. And I know that you have a fundraiser actually going on today. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we're having our first golf tournament. And so it starts at 1 today. We're really excited to make this an annual thing. I know the Masters was yesterday, so that was really exciting, coming off the heels of such an extraordinary event. And so it starts at 1 today. So those that can't play, don't want to play, but really want to participate in the fundraising efforts, we are having a helicopter ball drop. So that's 1 raffle ticket for $20 or 5 raffle tickets for $100. And we're going to have a helicopter drop 1,500 balls closest, and whatever ball is closest to the hole or in the hole wins $2,500 cash.
All right. I love that you've put something in there for the golfers and the non-golfers. Alicia Bush, thank you for all that you do in our community and for really standing in the gap and serving those who need it.
Absolutely. Thanks for sharing.
She is Alicia Bush, founder and executive director of Treasured Vessels Foundation. The website is up on the screen, and I encourage you, if this is a topic that is something that you'd like to learn more about or you're more unaware of, treasuredvesselsfoundation.org has a wealth of information. You can also find them on social media, specifically on Twitter at TreasuredVF, Treasured VS for Vessels Foundation.